There is a silent rule in Stoicism that has the power to completely transform the way you experience life. It is not loud, not dramatic, and yet it quietly shapes the strongest and most disciplined minds. In a world filled with constant reactions, emotional outbursts, and endless distractions, this rule stands as a calm and steady guide. Most people spend their lives trying to control everything around them, only to feel frustrated and overwhelmed. But Stoicism teaches something different, something far more powerful. It teaches that true control begins within. When you understand this rule, you stop fighting the world and start mastering your mind. Problems begin to feel lighter, and your reactions become more thoughtful. Instead of being controlled by circumstances, you learn to respond with clarity and strength. This simple shift changes everything. Today, we will explore the silent Stoic rule that can reshape your thoughts, your behavior, and your entire life. 1. Control your response, not the situation. The core of this Stoic rule is simple. You cannot control every situation, but you can always control how you respond. Life will bring unexpected challenges, criticism, and change, but your reaction determines whether those moments weaken you or strengthen you. 2. Events are neutral. Stoicism teaches that events themselves are neutral. It is your interpretation that gives them meaning. The same situation can be seen as a problem or an opportunity, depending on your mindset. This awareness gives you power over your perspective. 3. Pause before you react. One of the most powerful habits is learning to pause. When something triggers you, that brief moment of silence becomes your greatest strength. In that pause, you decide whether to react emotionally or respond wisely. 4. Your thoughts shape your reality. The way you think about a situation often matters more than the situation itself. Negative thinking can turn small problems into major stress, while calm thinking can reduce even difficult challenges. Your mind creates the experience you live. 5. Do not take everything personally. Many people lose their peace because they take every comment or action personally. The Stoic rule reminds you that people act based on their own experiences and emotions. Not everything is about you, and understanding this protects your inner peace. 6. Emotional control is true power. Being able to manage your emotions is one of the highest forms of strength. Stoicism does not ask you to ignore feelings, but to understand them. When you control your emotions, you prevent temporary situations from controlling your life. 7. Focus on what you can control. Instead of worrying about things beyond your reach, focus your energy on what you can influence. Your actions, your effort, and your mindset are always within your control. This focus reduces stress and increases clarity. 8. Discipline creates stability. Consistency in your thoughts and actions builds a stable mind. When you practice discipline daily, your reactions become more controlled and your decisions more thoughtful. This stability becomes your foundation during difficult times. 9. You become less reactive over time. As you apply this rule, you begin to notice a change. Situations that once triggered strong emotions no longer affect you the same way. You become calmer, more patient, and more aware of your responses. 10. Inner peace becomes your strength. When you stop trying to control everything outside, you discover a deeper sense of peace within. This inner peace is not dependent on circumstances. It becomes a constant strength that supports you in every situation. The silent Stoic rule is simple, yet its impact is life-changing. When you shift your focus from controlling the world to controlling your response, everything begins to change.
Life still brings challenges, uncertainty, and unexpected events, but your experience of them becomes different. You respond with calmness instead of panic, with clarity instead of confusion. Over time, this mindset builds a powerful inner strength that cannot easily be shaken. Your peace becomes independent of external situations. This is the true essence of Stoicism, mastering your mind in a world you cannot control. The more you practice this rule, the more natural it becomes, and eventually you realize that the greatest power you have was within you all along.